All right, we call this our lasagna garden out here. This is garden number 2. It is a patchwork of, well, you just have to Google lasagna garden because that's what these are. It's lasagna stacks. We've been working on them. This is our 3rd year. We put down fresh horse manure 2 years ago, layered it with lawn cuttings and compost and cardboard, did a few layers and then covered them up. Last year we grew a little bit on it, and then this year we are growing good stuff. There's some kind of tomato right there. That mint comes back. I think this is the 3rd year. There's a cucumber transplant. Doesn't look like it's very good right now. Oh well, we'll see. And that is a plant called marshmallow. It's a white flower. It's got some medicinal qualities. We have quite a few medicinal plants in our garden. That mint is beautiful. Another San Marzano tomato. I think that's a teardrop tomato right there. Golden teardrop. Something like that. And then here's, oh yeah, it's zinnia. And then this is one of, what was that? That's an heirloom beefsteak. So we have 2 heirloom beefsteak tomatoes that we bought from Home Depot. They were the only 2 store-bought plants in our whole garden. Everything this year was either come back from last year or seeded. We started seeds like in January in the house and transplanted everything. This is our 1st year doing that. This is our biggest transplant year yet. We got some little basils down here, some cucumbers down here that just sprouted up. We kind of have been just plugging away. This is a bergamot that came back from last year. It's getting ready to flower. We got some sweet corn, and there's some sweet peas next to it. Oh, look at that bird. He's like, hi, I'm coming to get your corn. Whatever. Oh, these are different than our sweet peas. And, oh yeah, we have 2 different kinds of sweet peas. These are not as sweet as the last ones, but they're bigger. We have them on both sides. We actually planted different beans and stuff on each side of the corn, but they didn't come up. So they ended up getting sweet peas. This is some kind of squash. I think it's a scallop or patty pan, something like that. All right, and then we have milkweed. Earlier, we had a ton of monarch caterpillars on them, and they all got eaten by something. A bird or some kind of predator ate all the monarch caterpillars. They didn't even, not even one of them made it to cocoon. But the bees and other pollinators are loving the blooms, and we found out that this stuff is edible, so we're going to be figuring out what to do with it. There's a whole bunch of oregano, some pepper, I can't remember what kind, and a couple tomatillas. This is our 1st year growing tomatillas, but we're pretty excited about it because we love making salsa verde and other things we like to do with tomatillas. Anyway, this is our next plot. Probably get to it soon. I've just not had many off days or time to come out here. Oh, and we have 1 out of our 3 blackberry bushes. It's not much of a bush, but these are domestic blackberries that were gifted us by a good friend. I have managed to kill off another one, my weed eater accident. And we have another one that's a little baby, but it ain't doing much. Anyway, lasagna garden.